back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So I think today's the day. I think today is the day I officially go off my phone. It's off at the moment for my Monday phone fast, and I'm feeling inside myself, in my inner core, that I'm not going to turn it back on for at least 3 months. Let's make it 1 month. 3 months is a long fucking time. Who knows what can happen in 3 months? We could be in another lockdown, and then I am definitely going back on my phone. I will need it at all times if we go back into lockdown to drown out my family. So let's make it a month from today, starting today. Actually, I'll need to turn it on tomorrow so I can get some of my phone numbers, because cunts are going to start getting some fucking phone calls from Boyle. And not everyone who's in my contact list in this phone is going to make it to the Nokia. There's going to be some heavy fucking vetting on this number going out. So if you get a text message over the next couple of days saying, hey, it's Boyle, this is my new number, you made the cut, then be very happy with yourself. I fucking like you. So I'm going to have to fuck around with my phone tomorrow, so it won't start today. The 30 days can start from Wednesday. So I'll get one last bang on Tuesday just to scroll through anything I fucking like. And then after that, the phone goes black. I've already looked into it. I can do everything I do on my phone off my laptop. I can log into Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I can do all that shit off the laptop. The only two things that are going to cause any sort of trouble is maps. I'm not going to be able to find where the fuck I'm going. When I go somewhere, I'm going to have to fucking look it up on the computer and then try and memorize the fucking directions. But that shouldn't be too much of an issue because I still have my phone. I can fucking call people and get them to tell me the directions. Oi, cunt, I'm on the corner of Bridge and Church. Can you get me out to West Melton? 326 Fitzsimmons Street, West Melton. 45 minutes. Yeah, that's sweet. I'm going to need you to stay on the line. Guide me. And the other thing is the camera on the Nokia fucking sucks. It looks like a disposable fucking Kodak camera that you just pointed at the sun. But I don't really use the camera that much. I'm more of a screenshot guy. Take screenshots of fucking idiot comedians on social media and send it to other comedians so we can all bag them out. But besides those two things, I'm not too sure I'm going to miss my phone that much. I was real nervous last week. I got to about Wednesday last week and I was fiending on my fucking phone. And I'm like, how am I going to get rid of this fucking thing? I need to get rid of it because I'm not fucking sleeping. I'm sleeping like 3 hours a day. Fucking around on my phone steals that much time that I just keep pushing shit further and further back in the day. And then by the time I eventually put my phone down and start doing shit, it's so fucking late, I'm only going to get 3 hours sleep. Between 3 and 5, that's what I'm averaging. But on Mondays when I do the phone fast, I easily get 7 hours. So I was nervous last week. I'm like, this is going to be a fucking struggle. But the more and more I was fiending on the phone, the less sleep I was getting. And by fucking yesterday, Sunday, I was like a shell of a human being. I'm like, that's it. I've got to put my fucking foot down on this one. I've got to at least try. I've got to see what happens to me after a more prolonged phone fast. Because just on those Mondays, I feel like a different human being. Am I going to be able to levitate at the end of 30 days? I really wouldn't be surprised if I just start floating around. I think the first full week will be tough, but after that, I think I'll just get used to it. I'm sure there's going to be some unforeseen shit that pops up that I rely on my phone for that I don't realize. Maybe like a bank card. I don't have a fucking bank card or cash. Or money for that matter. So anyway, that is the new addiction I'm giving up. I'm sure there's going to be a fresh, new, exciting addiction I'm going to develop over the next 30 days. Tune in to see what that is because I'm still fucking yellow from the pumpkin. It's been over a month, no pumpkin, no carrots, and I'm still fucking a tinge of yellow. So something will rear its ugly fucking head. So now let's move on to Hypothetical Mondays. I don't like Mondays. Hypothetical. I don't like Mondays. Something in my soul just hurt singing that. You heard a little piece of me dying in real time then. But I've been receiving a lot more hypotheticals lately. They've been coming in thick and fast. Keep sending them in. Hit me up on social media on Boyle Comedy on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. This week's hypothetical is from Nick in Scotland. It's a little bit of a strange one, and he did say he had dabbled a little bit in hallucinogenics over the years, so that may be the source. But thank you for sending it in, Nick, and here it is, this week's hypothetical. If you could have an open train ticket that could take you around the world for free, except you could only wear a pair of undies the entire time, or a never-ending plane ticket that also took you around the world for free, but you had to wear so many clothes that you could only see the tips of your fingers and your eyes. Which would you choose? I don't even know the thought process that you have to go through to come up with a fucking hypothetical like that. What are you thinking of? Are you watching like The Amazing Race or something and they have a challenge where they have to fucking take their shirts off? Or does this pop up in a dream? I don't know. Let's psychoanalyze this a little bit. Okay, so what has he paired together? He's paired together the train ticket and being in your undies. And the other one is too many clothes and a plane ticket. So obviously he's paired together the train ticket and the nudity because he feels the nudity is better than being fully clothed, which I would suggest is the signs of a little bit of repressed homosexuality, which actually ties in perfectly with the too many clothes, because what does the too many clothes represent? It symbolizes being smothered by your mother, over-mothered as a child. And if you knew psychology as well as I do, you would know there's a correlation between overbearing parents and homosexuality. So those two make sense together. They tie in nicely. Let's look at the modes of transport. Train. Well, obviously, a train is a phallic symbol. It represents a deep yearning for the dick. What else is there? Plane. A plane also represents a phallic symbol, but it's more of an oral sex symbol than the train. The train, because it goes through tunnels, is more anal. The plane is oral. So, after analysing this hypothetical, I've come to the conclusion you're gay. And I would take the plane ticket with the clothes. I would let my rig fucking go. I would just start eating shit and travel the world fully clothed. Anyway, that's it for tonight, and I'll see ya the fuck later.